Hi, good morning. I know the light isn't the best in the world today. I'm going to try and make it a little better. But I want to talk to you about something important. And I'm soon on my way to Chicago to teach at Kellogg Business School. But on the 17th of this month, I'm also doing a seminar in New York City at Deepak Home Base. You can find the details by going to the URL here, which is radicalwellbeingmovement.com. And I'm giving the seminar with my friend and associate Daniel Poza, who has worked with me for several years, both in the area of leadership and well-being. And in Chicago, I'll be teaching a course also at Kellogg School of Management called The Soul of Leadership. You can look that up by going to Kellogg Business School. My teacher, assistant, and colleague over there, and I'm her assistant as well, is Michelle Buck, Professor Michelle Buck, who teaches leadership at Kellogg Business School. In any case, today I want to talk to you about a very important topic, which is financial well-being, and how I want to talk to you about financial well-being and how it is linked to our overall health and well-being. Once again, the seminar in New York City is at Deepak Home Base. It's an all-day workshop, and you can actually come to it and learn more about it by going to radicalwellbeingmovement.com. Okay, before I talk about financial well-being and its connection to health, let me read some statistics to you. And these come from Gallup, where I also have an appointment as senior scientist. Gallup, as you know, is one of the most well-known consulting firms. So here are some notes that I made for you today. Number one, social well-being is linked to financial well-being. So if you are financially secure, your social interactions will also be secure, and you're more likely to have friends and family that are connected to you because you're not stressed about your money. Here are some statistics that are not so good. In general, more than 50% of Americans struggle or suffer in all 5 elements of well-being, which is career or purpose well-being, social well-being, physical well-being, community well-being, and financial well-being. So that's not a good statistic, that 50% of more are struggling in 5 areas. When people are asked about financial well-being and other areas of well-being, it seems, and this is based on good data, that the single best driver of life evaluation that people say they have, the single biggest driver of life evaluation is money. Okay, because when people are struggling to make a living, then they are really very stressed about every other aspect of their life. When people are financially thriving, they are less likely to be depressed, obese, or have high blood pressure, and they're more likely to engage in healthy behaviors such as eating fresh produce, exercising, and not smoking. In 2014, only 39% of people in the United States were said to be thriving in financial well-being. So the way this is gauged is if on a scale of 1 to 10, if you're financially secure and you score more than 7, you're thriving. If you score more between 4 and 7, you're struggling. And if you score less than 4, you're suffering. In 2014, only 39% of Americans were thriving in financial well-being, with 61% struggling or suffering in this element. Of those who were earning $120,000 or more, 43% were still struggling or suffering in financial well-being. This is in 2014 because they did not know, apparently, how to manage their finances. Hawaii and Alaska had the highest financial well-being score. Interesting, right? Because both in Hawaii and Alaska, I guess you have more access to nature and recreation. And so you don't spend it on just buying things that you don't need with money that you haven't earned to impress people that you don't like. 70% of people in the United States live from paycheck to paycheck. I'm getting a lot of comments that money is not important. Well, without money, you can't survive in today's age. Relationships are much more important, of course, and so is everything else. But those who have too little money struggle, and those who have too much money can also struggle. 70% of people in the United States are living from paycheck to paycheck. And here's another statistic. 64% of Americans don't have enough cash on hand to cover one mortgage payment or to purchase 1 month of groceries for their family. 55% of Americans have less than $25,000 in retirement savings, and 45% of these are over the age of 55. So it's very clear that financial well-being is linked to career and purpose well-being. It's linked to physical well-being because if you don't have financial security, then you will struggle in all areas of life, including your relationships, and you will also not be able to maintain good health because of the stress, and every area of your life will suffer. So financial well-being is important. Career well-being means that you have purpose in life, that you're using your skills and talents, that you are engaged, that you are part of a team that has emotionally bonded, that has shared vision, where people complement each other's strengths. Community well-being means that you live in a community where you feel safe and secure, and where you care about your community and engage in social causes. Social well-being means that you have a network of friends and family who really care about you, that you have a few best friends that you can trust and who hold your back. And as you can see, these are all connected. Therefore, financial well-being is important. Okay, so financial well-being doesn't actually have to do with the total amount of money you have, but how satisfied you are and secure you are with the amount of money that you earn. It seems when people earn a lot of money, their lifestyle doesn't necessarily improve. It can get worse. So here are some things that you can do to improve your financial well-being. Number one, don't buy things that you don't need with money that you haven't earned to impress people that you don't like. So don't get into credit card debt so it consumes you and causes stress in you. Second, spend more money on experiences with family and friends than buying things that you don't need. Third, make sure that you put away 10% of your income for savings. Fourth, make sure you have health insurance and that you have retirement benefits. Fourth, um, uh, find a job where you can use your talents, where you can complement your strengths, where you find meaning and purpose in your life, where you find that you are engaged, and where people notice your strengths and there is a lot of friendship and camaraderie. So these are very important things, aren't they? And so you can see that in order to be financially secure, you have to be secure in your career, you have to have meaning and purpose in life, you have to have healthy relationships, you have to take care of your physical health by ensuring that you get good sleep, you manage stress through meditation and other ways, you exercise, perhaps you do yoga, and you also do some breathing techniques, all important. Keep healthy emotions like love, compassion, joy, and equanimity as the most important emotions in your life, and eat food that is not toxic, contaminated, manufactured, refined, processed, or has too much sugar. And then, if you are physically healthy, if you're socially engaged and have good friends and family who care about you and you care about them, if you have meaning and purpose in your life and you're engaged in your work and you care about your community, you're likely to be financially secure as well. See how they're all connected. But don't go around saying money is evil, because money is not evil. Money is a way we exchange goods and services with each other, and money can be used to benefit society, for charity, for helping people who are sick and poor, and for helping worthy causes. So the love of excess money could be evil, the love of money. But money is a way to exchange values, goods, and services. Now, having said that, it's also important to know that of the $2.2 trillion that circulate in the world's markets, less than 2% actually provide money and goods. Less than 2% of the $2.2 trillion that circulates in the world's markets provide goods and services. The rest is in what are called derivatives, which is money making money to make money to make money to make money, never to actually be used in a healthy manner. That is sad. And for that we need a shift in our collective consciousness. Okay, so I hope all this helps you, and I would encourage you to look up our website with Daniel Poza. Once again, it's radicalwellbeingmovement.com. radicalwellbeingmovement.com. Let's work together to create that critical mass of well-being, so that we can move in the direction of a more healthy, more sustainable, more socially just, more economically just, and more joyful world where we care for each other. I will work hard with all of you to create this and to help create this. Okay? So all is good, and let's stay in touch and let's engage in a conversation that creates more peace, more social justice, more economic justice, sustainability, health, and joy. Take care.